I think the best idea is now to open the floor for general discussion and precisely about the question. And Alex has given some proposals, and Sylvia has just now also made this very specific point about teaching the teachers. So who would like to respond to, or maybe also ask questions, but especially to respond or make suggestions for answers to the questions that I've been formulating? Magda?
If I may have a few suggestions or, in response to all that has been said. Well, first of all, all that has been presented to our small audience needs to be shared further. So I would say that what has been presented today as the beginning, why don't we create a special, let's think about it. Part of our website, SLE website, could have like a dedicated, part to outreach activities and best practices. So maybe for now, there are already a few presentations ready, or we can make them into short reports or some visualization with best practices examples from the community members. Because have a look, we hear, but we like talking to the converted, right? Because we're all enthusiastic about the idea. So we want to go further, right?
I very supported it, sharing more of the information that was just shared among this much more widely.
Exactly. If we agree on that, if you support that, if the EC, we presented Mr. President to the EC, and so that could be one of the steps. Then why not create a group, like a research, I don't know how to call it, not a research group, but an outreach group, right? So within SLE, maybe we would like, that's only a proposal, right? We could create a group, depending how we want to do it, maybe very informal. We may have, or we may try to incorporate such meetings as today into regular conferences. Who knows, right? Why not? Maybe a slot dedicated to continue, not for it not to be just a one-off, but to continue with the idea. Let's see. Then I was thinking about the recommendations, as you've said, the manifesto. We, for instance, from our Bilingualism Matters, and not only, we tried an experience we could share as well. We had recommendations for our ministry, for the Polish Ministry of Education, related to the immigrant situation, not just in Western countries, in Western European countries, in Europe, right? Ukrainian students coming, and teachers and schools, coming in millions, being totally unprepared, right, for the situation. So, we tried gathering sources, right, not just BMs, but different linguists around Poland, and we put together recommendations to the Ministry of Education. What they did with that, that's another story, right? That's we don't want to discuss that, right? We don't want to go into this discussion, but still.
But
we hope, right, for a change.
It happens all the time.
Happens all the time. But still, so I think what we could do is, you suggested at the European level, I think it's a very good suggestion to go to the European committee level. And then from that on, if we agree on that, and these recommendations, we could also translate into our own local languages if we want to, and put forward to also our ministries of education, right? So not just on the European level, but possibly on our local level. So just a suggestion, but I think some kind of a statement, as you said, I would support it, right? We'll have to think, I don't know how effective it might be. Thank you, that might be 2 mics. So for the moment, that's all. Thank you.